Okay. Hello, Chris Panic here. It's been a while. It's time to get the dust off the rust here. I seem to have lost track of time, so now I'm back to using a very old playmat to cover my dirty table with a nice little coffee stain here. Funny enough, this was my very first playmat. Yes, I didn't buy a playmat to play Magic until Theros came out. I actually took this with me to the Grand Prix Vegas in 2015 to play Modern Masters 2015. It was fun. But yeah, I have lost total track of time, and I haven't done one of these in a while. So it's time to get reestablished. Yes, I use layers on my mats. So we're going to pull out this one, and we're going to go get things a little started. And bring this back out. Oh, wait. It's not Halloween. I definitely lost track of time. So I guess because of that, let's use the Teferi playmat today. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel called Panic Uncracked. I am your host, Chris Panic. This is where you can watch one man's descent into total madness as he talks to himself in his apartment by himself. And I just open cardboard and I just lose money. All right, so today what we're going to do is we're going to open up a gift bundle of Spider-Man. Now, one thing, like maybe before we get into this, maybe I can show off some more of my Spider-Man cards. Do you want to see maybe my X-Men collection? Because I still have some of those cards too. I'll save those for popular demand. All right, so it's been a while, and I've been meaning to save this box for one of these videos, and that is what we're going to do. This is the, I was going to say the famous, but it is just a gift bundle. It is a pretty cool one, though. It has the Amazing Fantasy cover on the art here. I actually used to have a poster of this. I still have a poster of this. It's got a little trimming on one of the corners. Got it from my stepbrother a long time ago. The story of my stepbrother is really sad. But we're not here to get into stories about stepbrothers and sadness. We're here to watch somebody take something that's worth like who knows how much and totally turn it into nothing, which is what we're going to do right now. So we are going to start cracking some packs and bundles. I am very late to the program here. So many people have done these openings or months ago when this set came out, but I've just been busy, I don't know, living life. But I'm going to do this for fun anyway, because I'm doing this for fun. I don't do this to try to make a ton of money. I'm not really making any money at all, aside from the singles that I sell on the side. Maybe one day I'll link a store. Who knows? I still kind of just want to keep this channel as just for fun and not super serious. I'm not a rip and shipper. I don't have a Patreon. No OnlyFans here. It's just me and a bunch of cards. And if you watch one of my previous videos when my camera fell, over there's a whole bunch of cards. Although the piles are starting to slim now as I finally organize everything. This is kind of awesome. I had this thing I could have maybe just hung up on my wall just because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. But this thing got totally mangled in the bundle. And look at that. It's the one chase card that's in this set. I mean, there's a couple others, I think, but this is probably the top card. That thing's going in the trash. All right, bundle opening time. It's Marvel Spider-Man. Okay. I just let them fall to their side. Don't care about the counters. Nothing you use here. I'm going to keep this just like I did with the Final Fantasy one. Probably keep most of this stuff. So we'll set this aside in some box up there that I'm not going to show you because you don't need to see what's in that box. It is terrifying. And we got ourselves a nice little dice here, which is cool. I mean, the dice are always fun. We're going to set the actual box itself aside because I will use that for card storage, and I have actually bought enough Spider-Man cards to need 2 bundle boxes. Now, what we're going to do with this dice is the same thing we're going to do with this dice, which is also a Spider-Man dice, and an Edge of Eternity's dice here, and I'm going to set my borders because I decided to get all fancy with my playmats, and yeah, it totally works out. All right, So now I know where everything sits. Inside this bundle, we got ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4 play boosters, separated by a land pack, separated by a pack that has Gwenum Remorseless, separated by another play booster pack. This one's got to be special because it was sandwiched in the middle. It's almost like the cheese or the burger in the sandwich, you know, or in the bun. We have ourselves a collector pack, which we'll save for last. It was also in the middle. Actually, this is the beef. This is the cheese. And then we got 4 more play boosters. So we got a special play booster and 8 regular play boosters. And I think if you couldn't tell, I'm being very sarcastic. There's nothing special about this aside from how they arranged it. These I will not open for this video because, I mean, hey, like every one of these has the same card and then you're just going to see a bunch of lands. I mean, how excited about lands is everybody? You know, like here's an island. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It's an island. All right, cool. Let's get to the nitty gritty here. We'll keep the collector pack up here in the corner because this is what everybody's going to want to see. I'm going to start opening these play booster packs. I don't know how I'm going to arrange these. Put them here so everybody knows I'm not finagling or doing any kind of switcheroos here. And let's see what we get out of these play boosters. So yeah, I haven't done a video in a while, but that doesn't mean I haven't been opening packs. I have been playing a lot of Commander, working on building other decks, blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's cut to the chase here. You just want to see what's in here. And I need to make sure my zoom is in effect. Spider-X, Common Crook, Bugle Reporters. We got Robbie Robertson and Betsy Brandt. The Fairy from one of the Spider-Man movies. Shock, which is shocking that they used the shocker on a reprint of Shock. Yes, I'm not going to quit my day job. Lurking Lizards, Hot Dog Cart, Venomized Cat, Shriek. Still find it interesting that this character was in here, but there's nothing wrong with that. Ezekiel Sims, Spider, Penny Parker, followed by the rare The Spot, Living Portal. Yeah, not a lot of value in that set. We'll set a token over here. Everybody can just look. Hot dog. You know, I remember watching a lot of videos and hearing about this set and, you know, the general dissatisfaction with it and how it's taken away from the feel of Magic the Gathering, where you're not, it's not a fantasy world, you know. Now you're seeing things like a hot dog cart in New York City, you know, and it, you know, in one hand it takes away from the fantasy of the game, but other sets have done this already. I mean, we had Doctor Who, we had Assassin's Creed, you know. It's like, so sets like this, Universes Beyond, are not going to be everybody's cup of tea. For me, it doesn't matter a ton, so, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. All right, let's check on the focus here. No, I do not have a professional camera. I'm just using my phone. Thwip, Amazing Acrobatics, Spider-Gwen, the guy in the chair, which is me right now, Venom's Hunger, Lurking Lizards, Mob Lookout, the Scorpion. So in playing this set, you know, I have a limited tournament going on, but I did pre-release, did a couple drafts, but the Scorpion just feels very underwhelming. Some of the characters really do. Heroes Hangout, definitely always one of the good spells in, you know, in Magic. Impulse Draw or Modal, whatever you want to do. Spider-Mobile, followed by Iron Spider, Stark Upgrade, and okay, I'll take it. We got ourselves a double rare out of this one. We got a Miles Morales, followed by Foil Spider Islanders, Foil University Campus, and, you know, the human citizen with the coffee. All right, so let's keep moving through here. But yeah, some of the cards in here, like, it's really, I do find it kind of interesting. Like the Scorpion, it's very underwhelming. The Doc Ock card is very underwhelming. You know, but it's still kind of okay. All right, next pack, Spider-Man, Brooklyn Visionary, Inner Demons, Gangsters. Sorry, I'm just paying attention to my focus. Dennis Leary. Here's that underwhelming Doc Ock, Sinister Scientist, as a common. Had 3 of those in my pre-release poll. It was crazy. Romantic Rendezvous, Silvermane, who is not legendary, but you can only have so many legendaries. It just makes sense. Scout the City, Silver Sable, Craven the Hunter, Scarlet Spider Cane, and then the rare is With Great Power. We'll set that there, followed by Foil Lurking Lizards. Full Art Island. Okay, cool. And the hot dog over the Citizen with coffee. I'm not going to say if I'm going to choose coffee over a hot dog or what, you know. I probably would take neither of those. Okay, let's keep moving through these packs because I just want to get to the collector pack. That's what everybody wants to see. Swarm, this card, I've definitely interesting, but, you know, I think Legacy it is. I mean, it's pretty powerful. Mayhem, you discard it on turn 1 and, you know, pay one, or turn 1 or 2, pay the Mayhem cost, Flash, and the 2/2 flyer. Nothing wrong with that. Starling, Doc Ock's Henchman, Steel Wrecking Ball from the Absorbing Man or Molten Man, I can't remember. I should remember this. I should walk into these videos with like a script, but hey, that's what I do here. It's unhinged, unscripted, all the buzzwords. Yes, I'm really good at this. Grow Extra Arms, Bagel and Schmear, the Masked Meower, John Jonah Jameson, who is not a legendary creature. Also, there's only another. I think where was it? There was one where it actually was the Man Wolf card. I totally forgot right now, but let's just keep moving. Wraith, Damage Control Crew, the Chameleon, and lastly, Lady Octopus, which not a terrible card at all. I think this is played in something, but I'm not going to do any speculation. News Helicopter, the Asylum, and the Coffee. Oh, and the Treasure. I'm going on the front side. That's what counts on the tokens. I still like the tokens, everybody. I have way too many tokens. I actually tried to organize them one day, and I put like a quarter of a long box down on the floor, started setting them all around. You know, I got to my knights. You know, I got a 2/2 knight with Vigilance. I got a 3/3 knight. I got a blue-white knight. It was just like, wow, how many, the variants, oh my God. I got overwhelmed and I stopped. I'll get back to it though. Never give up. City Pigeon, All-Star Unlimited here. The Beetle, I actually really like this card. It's, you know, four mana for a 3/3 flyer. That's okay, but it's that ability to put a 1/1 counter on something and give it flying. That's pretty good. Electro's Bolt. Oh yeah, everybody loves Electro. Spider Rex. The Common Crook. Oops, missed one. What is this? The Reporters. Spider Bot. Pumpkin Bombardment. Spider Slayer. Spider Bite. Supportive Parents that Miles Morales had, but Peter Parker did not. Peter Parker's parents. I mean, like going back to the cards and even just some of the comics, Peter Parker's parents disappeared or whatever happened. He was raised by his aunt and uncle, Uncle Ben, Aunt May, of course. But some of y'all might not know, but Peter Parker's parents were agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But at one point in the comics, they actually came back as like androids, and they were, I can't remember who they were affiliated with, but it was a whole ordeal. Behind Supportive Parents, we got Spinneret and Spiderling. I don't think anybody cares about this card. Hey, look at that. Supportive Parents. Extra support right there. All right, Mountain Food. All right, cool. Let's keep moving. Which one of these was the special pack? I totally forgot. I guess it don't matter anymore. One of these was special. I don't know which one. Maybe it was the one that had Miles Morales in it. Taxi Driver. Subway Train. Merciless Enforcers, Spider-Man Web Slinger, whoosh. I can't wait for the Batman set. I really can't. Mechanical Mobsters, Gallant Citizen. I should be calling these what they are. I'm just trying to move through here. Hey, Tombstone. You know, he got a legendary card. Rhindo's Rampage, pretty decent removal spell. Web Shooters. Am I crazy? Does that look like Egon? It's totally Egon. Cheering Crowd for the rare. Okay, cool. Oh, and hey, Green Goblin Revenant. I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to complain. And a Full Art Forest and another hot dog. Okay, cool. Let's keep moving here. I'm not going to talk totally bad, but I mean, it's kind of underwhelming what we have here, you know. I really feel like this set could have been better, but let's cut straight to the, you know, cut through the BS and everything like that. It's easy for me to say that the set should have been this, it should have been that. I don't work for Wizards of the Coast. I don't know everything, all the ins and outs of what they have to deal with, you know. There's no point in being an armchair designer here. I know they did what they could. It wasn't super terrible. It wasn't totally to my liking, but if I was a designer, would everybody else like my designs? You never know. Doc Ock's Henchman, Steel Wrecking Ball, The Guy in the Chair, Venom's Hunger, Starling, Bombardment, Scout Out the City, Sudden Strike, Sandman's Quicksand, followed by Rhino. Rhino, pretty awesome card. I mean, god damn. Vigilance, Trample, Haste on a 6/7 that draws you a card. I mean, come on, it's so good. Hey, Parker Luck, it's just like me with these cards here. And I talk that smack right now, and then I just get high in the ceiling, you know. So I got double rare in that pack. I put it with Miles Morales, but whatever. Kapow, Savage Manson, Citizen with Coffee. All right, 2 more. Just counting down the hours until we get to that sweet, sweet collector booster. I don't even know if I really am gonna like pray or like sacrifice any squirrels to get anything super cool out of there. We'll just get what we get. Fairy, Shocking Shock, Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary, The Gangsters, Dennis Leary, Spectacular Tactics, The Spider-Bot, Hobgoblin. Love Hobgoblin. I think I may have mentioned one of my favorite villains. I mean, I could be selling this card here, but I just love this art. And I love the comics. Oh my god. So good. Hobgoblin, my favorite. Ned Leeds or whoever else it was. I totally forgot all the names right now. But yeah, hey, Hobgoblin. He's legendary too. Probably won't be able to commander him. Madame Web. I mean, oh, how convoluted the Spider-Man comics got. And then, does anybody remember this movie? Did anybody see this movie? I didn't see it. There was a movie, right? Hey, look at that. Green Goblin again. And Peter Parker's camera. And a double rare, Shadow the Goblin. Woo! All right, and the research team. Yeah. All right, I just want to. Hey, we didn't get the Citizen with the Coffee or the hot dog, but we actually got a spider here with a treasure. I think every one of these tokens had. Oh no, robot treasure, blah blah blah. All right, so I just stopped here because this is the first time I'm taking a look at this swamp card here. The swamp is the dirty, dingy. I can almost smell it. Alley in New York, you know, the dumpsters and everything where all the rats are all hanging out. Oh my god, very swampy. All right, cool. Last play booster. I'm losing my mind. It's time to move on, everybody. We'll say again, thanks for watching. If you watch, you don't have to like, subscribe. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, I'm just doing this for fun, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm trying to be a professional here. Stegron, Kapow, Venom, Web Up, Mysterio's, Spider-Man No More, Spider Manifestation, Evolving Wilds, the 3rd version, maybe 4th, who knows. Superior Foes, the Sinister Six Light, the budget Sinister Six. Terrific Team Up. Just makes me think of the Spider-Man 2 game. I mean, that's kind of what this is almost like, really. It's what it's inspired by, the art. Wisecrack. Really fun removal spell. Really dig it. Very unique. All right, followed by Symbiote Spider-Man and maybe this was the special pack here. Symbiote Spider-Man followed by a foil. Beautiful foil. Miles Morales here. Sinister Hideout. Hey, and we got a hot dog. All right. Woo! Oh, the Ultimate Spider-Man. The Ultimate Spider-Man. The Ultimate Comics is about when I stopped really reading comics or collecting them. Although I did get back into it during the Civil War because that was pretty dang unique, you know, story arc for comic books. I have to, not gonna lie. And of course, you know, fast forward, we had the Marvel Universe and a bunch of movies. All right, everybody, drum roll, please. This is the moment that maybe nobody was waiting for but me, because I don't know who's watching these videos. Let's see what we got inside our collector booster, and let's open this very carefully. This isn't Final Fantasy anymore, so I guess if I rip a card, it's no big deal. Maybe I should just take an axe to one of these one day, just for the fun of it. I'm also, this is how rusty I am, everybody. I'm not even able to open this damn pack. Another cool thing is, since I don't have any viewers, I can say damn and shit, you know, and nobody's going to bat an eye. Take that, YouTube algorithms. The illusion token in here, it's already making me think of how I really wish Mysterio had a better card in the set. The same way I wish Scorpion had a better card in the set. The same way that I wish Doc Ock had a better card in the set. I digress, it's whatever. Venomized Cat, followed by Starling, followed by Spider Manifestation, Spider Rex, Twisted Spider Clone, Sandman's Quicksand, Rhino's Rampage, School Days, Shriek the Troublemaker, haha, get it, and the Plains. Behind this Plains, we have the bread and butter of the collector packs. There we go. Rocket powered Goblin Glider. Sweet. Friendly Neighborhood. I guess that's an enchantment. Aura. Followed by the Clone Saga. What? Oh my god, dude. I think I talked about the Clone Saga before, but I don't want to talk about it anymore. Comeuppance. Sweet. And this is what I get. Hey, you know what? This isn't so bad. It's not the end of the world, but it's like a match. We got a Mysterio and the token to go with it. So I'll call that a win. All right. Very underwhelming for a collector box. Well, holiday gift box, but still, I'm not doing this to try to make money. If you do that, that is a terrible idea. Should just play the lotto tonight instead of paying whatever I paid for this. I'm not even going to say what I paid for this. You can all just, anybody who's watching, just think, this idiot here paid way too much money for this thing. Just think that in your head. I'm not going to tell you the truth, though. All right, well, that's the pack. I'd say, I mean, I'm happy with it. You know, we got 2 Miles Morales out of that. And a foil Mysterio. Wish I could make a commander deck out of that, but it doesn't seem like he's going to do very much. All right, cool. Well, I'm not going to, you know, that's not that terrible a set. All right. This is, I guess, the practice run to get the dust off. I'm going to try to get back into the groove of some of these videos and see what kind of fun we can have and see if I can lose a bunch of money by taking like $1,000 collector box and opening it up and only getting about $200 worth of singles. I laugh, but that is the life. It is what it is. All right, well, for all who may have watched, I will say thank you for watching. And until next time, bye, everybody.